Good morning, and here is this week's food for thought. Psalm 139, verse number 14. King David says these words, "I am fearfully and wonderfully made." Do you know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made by the Lord? That you are important, that you are special, that you have value, and that you have worth? You see, you are valuable to God, and I want you to know that today. But I also want to encourage you to make sure that you let other people know how valuable and how much worth they have to God too. You see, earlier this week I posted on my personal Facebook page a challenge. And I want to challenge you here as well. Are you ready for this challenge of encouragement? You see, if you see someone falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, find a way to include them. Always remind people of their worth. Not only of their worth to you, but also of their worth to God. Remember, like I said before, King David made it clear in the Psalms that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. The world is filled with criticism. The world is filled with critics. And yes, there are times for rebuking. And yes, there are times for discipline. And yes, there are times for correction. But there also needs to be time to show people how loved and appreciated they truly are. You see, because if all a person ever receives is the negative, if all a person ever receives is the criticism, if all a person ever receives is the rebuking, it will build up and continue to build up and build up and build up and build up to the point that it begins to bury a person. So I encourage you to look and seek. If someone's falling behind, walk beside them. If you see someone being ignored, find a way to include them. Remind people of their worth. One small act could mean the world to a person physically and also emotionally. You see, you are important to God. Other people are important to God. God loves you. So do I. We are called to love God, and we are called to love our neighbors as ourselves. So let's go forward this day doing just that. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and let other people know that as well. Until next time.